Greetings, Eric Bakker, Naturopath from New Zealand. Thanks for coming back. We're up to video 15. So this is the second video in the rebuild stage of the Ultimate Candida Cleanser Lite program. Up till now we've done a lot of clearing. We've removed a lot of obstacles. We've taken junk food out of the diet. We've tried to remove ultra-processed foods. And now we're going to build something stronger. We're not just going to look at symptom relief. We're not going to look at temporary fixes here. We're going to look at building your gut to provide long-term gut resilience. This is the part where your microbiomes can become much more stable. Remember what we clarified in the last video? We clarified that Rebuild is not just another short-term cleanse. It's not just another Candida kill program. What Rebuild is capacity building, it's microbiome strengthening. It's teaching your gut to become highly adaptable and a lot less reactive going forward. By this stage, digestion should be stronger. Fermentation should have dropped off, along with some symptoms. You should feel a bit more calmer inside your gut. This starts to create the perfect environment for us now to start building your gut microbiome. Remember, your gut's not static. It responds to what you eat every day. It responds to your stress levels, how you think, how you feel, how you move, how you interact with people. When diversity improves, your gut becomes a lot less reactive. It becomes more forgiving and it becomes a lot better regulated. In this stage, we really want to focus on feeding the beneficial bacteria. We want to really help support the gut lining and increase the diversity of the gut. And we achieve this by putting different types of foods into the diet you've not had before. Different types of vegetables, prebiotic, probiotic, and high fiber foods. Read about these in the Ultimate Lite guide. You'll see that under the Rebuild section. And this happens through whole foods, fiber-rich foods, polyphenol-rich foods, and also pre and probiotic foods. And especially when you start also consuming naturally antimicrobial herbs and spices. We're not looking at extremes, we're not looking at perfect diets, we're just looking at supporting the gut. Many people at this stage may be thinking, I need to push harder, I need to take more biofilm busters, I need to take 100,000 CFU probiotics, I need to take the most powerful enzymes on the planet. But remember, you're not going to build good gut microbiome diversity through intensity. True gut resilience is never built through intensity, it's built through diversity. It's built by variety and diversity. So think of it this way, a wider range of plants, different colors, different textures, and different fibers. Foods you've not consumed before. Diversity trains your gut microbiome and intensity tends to overwhelm it. And that's a critical distinction. Let's talk about supplements. And what about probiotics? Do they actually play a role here in the rebuild stage? Well, they do. They very much do. But the timing matters. I found clinically that many people take probiotics when they're really sick, when they're trying to turn everything around, and they can overwhelm their gut. It's often the wrong time to take probiotics. Probiotics tend to work a lot better, I find, when the gut's more stable. I always find that probiotics and enzymes tend to work better when the gut becomes more stable, when the bowel motions become more predictable, and when the diet becomes more diverse. So when you start incorporating more vegetables and fruits into your diet, maybe some pre and probiotic foods, you'll find enzymes and probiotics work outstanding. But people often take them in crisis times, expecting to turn their health right around with 100,000 CFU capsules, but it ain't going to happen like that. We want our probiotics to act like gardeners and not firefighters. We want them to support our gut and not to work in chaos. Some people choose to use probiotics, other people choose fermented foods, and some people choose both. I think they work very well together, especially if you incorporate prebiotic foods. Check out Yeastrix Daily Probiotic. It's 30 billion CFUs. It was designed to go very much with a program just like this. 1 or 2 capsules per day work well. Always take probiotics with food. Do antimicrobial herbs and spices play a good role in the rebuild stage? Absolutely. This is a good time to start putting in lots of different small niche little spices and herbs. They're going to help to balance your gut microbiome, and they work quite well when you incorporate them into your diet as well, which we'll discuss in video 16. Check out Candida Cleanse. It's a product I designed to go for a program just like this. It's going to help to gently balance the bacteria in your gut and help reduce Candida overgrowth. It's in a special delayed release capsule, so it hits the spot exactly where it's meant to be. Check it out, Candida Cleanse. If you're thinking at this stage, I'm actually feeling a bit better, but I'm not feeling really perfect, that's fine, because that's the rebuild stage. Rebuild is not about chasing symptom-free days. It's about rebuilding gut capacity. We're looking to build a gut that recovers fast and reacts a lot less to stress. That's real progress in my books. What are we going to focus on in this week? In this week of Rebuild, I want you to increase the variety of the fruits and vegetables, nuts, beans and legumes and different foods that you take in. Here are 4 key points to bear in mind when it comes to eating. Keep meals simple, whole foods, as we've spoken about, chewing foods, away from screens, relaxing the first 5 minutes going into your meal. The second point, increase the variety gradually. Don't go from 1 week to another week and add 10 or 15 different types of veggies and fruits. This could end up blowing you up. The third one is focus on consistency. Try and eat at roughly the same time each day. Remember not to eat 2 or 3 hours before you retire at night. Take a probiotic before you go to bed for gut comfort. And the fourth point is avoid the urge to escalate, especially if you feel symptoms, because they will back off over time. Just be careful not to be counter-reactive and start putting all kinds of supplements back in. Rebuild rewards those who are patient. Remember, you're not trying to overwhelm your gut microbiome. It's not a country to be conquered. You're trying to train it and build it up. People who chase symptoms, they stay busy, but people who build resilience, they stay well, and that's the difference. The next video, in video 16, we're going to go a bit further in with the diet. We're going to look at fermented foods. So we're going to talk a little bit about sauerkraut and yogurt and kefir and kombucha and foods like this. We're also going to talk about fiber expansion, different types of fibers, and how your gut will adapt to the fiber that you start putting into it. We're also going to talk about antimicrobial herbs and spices, the importance of incorporating these into your diet. And the final point is we're going to look more at polyphenol-rich foods, because these are anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial. We're going to talk about how to introduce all these without overwhelming your gut. I want to thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch up with you in video 16. Don't forget to like and sub. Thank you.